Yes. Shout out to all my left laners tapped in for the left lane mix, the Inphamus Amadeuz. Live and direct, the Punchline Academy every single Wednesday. Shout out to everyone tapping in on social media. Make sure you follow me at the Inphamus Amadeuz and make sure you follow at Tone.Viera. Now, when you hear me on the show, I keep telling you there's new energy on Wednesdays, Tone. I keep telling them every single week there's new energy in this building. Shade 45, shout to Raw Mills. Shout to Rosenberg. And if you heard me a few weeks ago, I was calling out rappers from Queensbridge. Tone, you got the audio?
I do.
I was calling out your favorite rappers from Queensbridge.
Shout
out to Prodigy. I need Havoc up here. I need Nature up here. Where's Capone? I'm calling you out. It's the Punchline Academy, Tone. These guys be ducking me on social media, but guess what? The thug is here. And I'm going to post this so they see. Yes. So, a few weeks down the line, the bat signal over Queensbridge, the Punchline Academy logo was hovered over Queensbridge. And my guy is here, the man, the myth, the legend. Capone, what's up, brother?
What's up, family? I had to show up, man. You called me out, man.
I had to, man.
But I like it, though.
You know, I got to bring this new energy, man.
Nah, I love the energy, man, because, you know, you went to the strongest hood in the game, man. You went to QB.
Yeah.
And you called out the QB veterans, man. And, you know, we got to stand up. So I figured, you know, Imam Greasley came through. So it's only right I show up.
Of course, man. Shout out to my brother Capone. And on the left, he needs no introduction. The mayor of Queens. Not Queensbridge, not Flushing. The entire Queens, Royal Flush. What's up, man? Welcome to the Punchline Academy, man.
How are you? Yeah, but you know, I'm breeding from Queensbridge too, so you called me out too. Once you mentioned Queensbridge.
See, they all pulled up.
Yeah. EQB too, all the way.
And you see the guy over there, in the left with the Pooh Shiesty on. He's not low.
Yeah.
Shades on.
East.
New York Knicks fitted.
Oh, yeah.
I don't follow basketball. How the Knicks are doing? They doing all right? Or?
Very well.
Doing great.
They're doing great?
Third seed in the East.
All right, man. Damn. Trigg LAK, welcome to the Punchline Academy. What's up, brother?
Motherfucking right. Amadeuz, what's happening?
Shit, I'm minding my business. So, Pone,
hold on. We got one more person in the
do we?
building. Yo, Lak, what you doing, man? Yo, small hip-hop. Yo, Lak, what you doing, man?
They don't come over there.
You on the headphones.
You can probably turn this mic on over there.
You got my guy on the other headphones.
Right here.
Salute.
Right.
I just want to make sure, you know,
I hear him.
we acknowledge the God.
Of course,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
I hear him. So, Pone, I've been at many shows with you. Hennessy on deck, drinking.
Yeah.
I've never got to mention that you probably have the most viral record ever.
Yeah.
I think every person, like, how many views? Do you know how many views
I mean, I'm probably
this joint has on TikTok? Do you know?
maybe a few billion.
A few billion.
Yeah, a few billion.
So the street's favorite record, that was on what project? Was that a mixtape or?
Nah, that was on my Pain Time of Glory album.
Okay.
I released on Koch.
Okay. So how does this work? Like, does somebody cut the clip or the audio and then one person uses it and then
I'm
just...
gonna tell you, because I remember, I know how it started. I actually spoke to her. So it was a female, and her cat was falling in the tub. And her cat was falling in the tub, and she slowed the video up and broke it down. So it went, oh no, till the cat fell in the tub. And I went to sleep and woke up to my phone.
And this was on.
And this was on. You know? And that was her cat. I actually thanked her. I called her, thanked her, you know. She made me rich, you know.
Jesus, man. Shout out to the cat.
Shout out to the cat. Shout out to the cat. Shout out to the white girl in the tub with the cat.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the white girls in the tub with cats. Oh no.
Yeah. We often hear a lot of things about streaming, but how does that work with the algorithm with social media? Does it kind of work the same way, or?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just gotta have all your eggs in the same basket, and every DSP will come to you, and every time anybody does anything that says, "Oh no," I get paid.
Yeah.
So, you know, one thing about that is, I tell people always, you know, no matter how long the record you did, how old it is, get your business together.
Yeah.
because I did that record in 2005. Well, actually, I did that record in 2003 or 4. It came out in 2005. You know what I'm saying?
And it went viral.
And it went viral 15 years later.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So 15 years later, you know, when you least expect it, God throws you something in your life and say, you deserve this. That's how I felt. Because, you know, I went through a lot of trials and tribulations. And then at that time, I didn't understand streaming. I didn't understand viral until I had to get my business together.
Yeah.
And then I realized that, you know, your actual name is actual number. Your catalog's your actual number.
Almost like a DIN number.
It's almost like a DIN number.
Yeah.
If you get everything to go under that DIN number, you'll be rich forever.
Yeah.
So the whole purpose is to get everything under that DIN number, and then nobody could drop nothing without a fart on the track and it sound like yours, and you won't get paid.
Man, make sure you stream that Streets Favorite by Capone. Probably the most
Yes,
viral
yes.
TikTok,
Yes.
Instagram, and so on and so
Yes.
forth. Now, the Mayor Royal Flush is in the building, and you stay outside, you stay active. The jewelry is blinding the fuck out of me. That light is just...
Oh, this is light.
The light work. So what keeps you active? What keeps you young? What keeps you hungry? What keeps you motivated? I mean, people know your story. They know what's happening. But what keeps you on the ground? What makes you still show up to Shade 45? What makes you still sell out SOBs? Like, what is it that drives you every day?
I think that hip hop don't pay my bills. I mean, like I don't have to use this to live. So it's fun. It's hobby. It's like going to Great Adventures or going to Walt Disney. You know what I mean? I understand it. I love it. So as long as I don't need this shit to pay my bills and my bills is paid and I can just do this and whatever I make is extra, then I'm gonna always love it.
Man.
Flush, welcome back to Shade 45. You were here not that long ago on Sway's show. I was actually sitting in the same seat, so I feel like every time we've hung out, it's been in this room.
I'm doing a cancer tour. I told you that.
Right on, now, you had a really powerful interview with Sway, but I want to redirect the question to Capone real quick, and then you guys can answer this as well. One of your other songs that has done very well on the charts is Y'all Don't Wanna.
Yeah.
A song produced by Nokio, an
Nokio,
R&B
yeah.
singer from Drew Hill.
Noke, shout out Noke, man. Word.
What's your R&B playlist looking like these days?
I mean, my R&B playlist, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I like a lot of old R&B. Like, everybody knows me. You get in my car, first thing you're gonna hear is R&B. So
Okay.
you know, it's not a question about, you know, my R&B playlist, because my playlist is extensive. But right now, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't care what nobody thinks, what anybody
Your favorite
says.
album?
Right in the past 6 months,
What's your favorite album?
Diddy album, the Love album.
Hey, yo, he come to my crib, son. He come to my crib. There'll be a lot of us in my crib. We got to hear Diddy's whole
Diddy
album.
album. That album is so hard because
But
it wasn't
is, though.
about Diddy.
Yeah.
It was about the artist that featured on
Yeah.
it. Like Jacquees' record is so hard.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Bryson Tiller's on there.
Bryson Tiller album
Yeah.
record is so hard. What's her name?
Mary's on it.
Yeah, Mary. I'm
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, you know,
Yeah.
Right,
I'm a
right.
Mary super fan.
We know.
But what's the other one though that I was
Kalani?
Kalani? No, the other one though. I don't know her name. Nova Scott. Nova.
Okay.
Nova.
Yeah, I'm not sure
something
yet.
like that fighting demons. Whoa, fighting demons. Whoa,
I
put your
know.
weight on.
We
Nah,
heard
but
it.
not for nothing. Not for nothing. Nah, you know, God bless him and his family. I know he's going through a lot, but everything that he's going through. And when it come down to that music, that man made a dope R&B album.
Yeah.
That man made a dope, you know.
Yeah.
R&B
Yeah,
album.
definitely had a lot of features on that
Yeah,
album. And he
yeah.
even brought back the Diddy Dirty Money.
He brought back the Diddy
yeah.
Dirty Money, and it wasn't about, like I said, it wasn't about Diddy. It was
No, it
about the
wasn't.
music. So when a lot
He
of
made an
people-
album. Like, he actually
Yeah,
produced
he
an album.
produced
And you
an
got to
album.
appreciate the music no matter what.
matter
People go
what.
through on their personal shit. I mean, it is what it is.
We can't take that
'Cause
from.
when-
We can't take that from him. We can't take
Yeah.
that from R. Kelly. You
Nope.
can't take the
Nope.
music.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
That shit changed us.
How much different is it if R. Kelly's still active? Cause he was really like this melodic sound that all these R&B rappers, all the R&B,
had it.
he was
Talking,
doing that.
singing,
he was
talking,
doing that.
singing.
And just keep it
Yeah.
on the down low. And
Facts.
well, I mean, what does the game look like?
I mean, you know, you got to realize this is an age scale in the game right now. This is a real, like, when it comes to
Ageism, yeah.
hip hop and R&B. Well, R&B somewhat, but hip hop per se. But R&B is an age scale. So I look at it right now that R. Kelly, you know, he would still be where he be, but he'll be like Usher. You know what I mean? Like he'll still be the king. Like Usher, just come back and just kick you in your face. And then
like
walk
one
away.
of those, yeah.
And then walk away for 6 years and then come back. You know, I think he would have been that.
Hell no.
You know what I mean?
Young niggas, Tory Lane and them all said they better than him. You know how that shit would have went.
Yeah, but you know, he can't. Nah, R is different, but age is still kick up to your ass.
Yeah.
Still,
well.
you know what I'm saying? Like these young boys, you know, R is like
Father Time kicks in.
you can't.
Father
He's
time kicks in,
undefeated.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
So
can't
I'm
be
just
Father
looking
time.
at it
Can't
like
blame it. Yeah.
R still can say, I can sit back. You don't have to hear me for 6 years, but in them 6 years, I still be 60% of the music you hear. Because I'm still talented. I still write. I still produce.
Timeless.
It's timeless. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
so Inf mentioned you guys are still active, heavy in the scene, still making music. I want to know if you guys are old fashioned. Like, do you guys still go into the studio for all your recordings, or do you guys just phone it in and just do it from home and send the verses?
You want to answer that?
No, yes.
I mean, for me, like I built a studio in my basement, so I record everything. I ain't gonna lie, I probably recorded everything in my crib since 2009, 2010 in my house.
It's more convenient.
You know, I actually did
But-
Street's Favorite in my house.
Really?
But we
Yeah.
also been there to record too.
Yeah,
So
you know what I
it
mean?
ain't like,
So
you know.
we go to studios when, you know, you want that atmosphere. But other than that, you know, I think, you know, for home, it's like, you know, you don't feel like you're getting chastised for your mistakes. That's why I like working from home and then going to the studio and then relaying it or doing whatever, because I already got it. I ain't got to worry about nobody saying, yo, we got an hour left or whatever, 2 hours. I don't want to be on nobody's clock. So I built my own fucking clock in my house.
Yeah.
Respect. What about you, Flush?
Same thing, pre-production. Pone actually helped me, you know, just set up just so I could just 2-track. And once I 2-track it and punch in and I listen to it for like 2 days and I know it. Then when we go in the studio and master and mix, I could knock it out one shot. You know, so it's definitely pre-production saved, because me doing my first album, I probably spent just in studio probably $500,000.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean? Because at that time, we're not doing an album in a week. We're doing an album in 8 months, 6 months. So I'm in the studio with my crew. We got per diem. We eating.
Yeah.
So I spent like $500,000 just doing like Ghetto Millionaire.
I ain't mad at that.
And now I probably spend like $15 doing 7 songs.
Efficiency, I love it. Trey, let's same question.
Well, shit. Yo, I don't got a studio in the crib yet, but we in the studio all the time. You know.
Trigg goes in.
Trigg goes in. Yeah.
Trigg goes in.
I
I mean, you gotta realize. Look who Trigg's around. Look at his friends. You know what I'm saying? So with us, he's always ready. He's always on point.
Amadeuz, what's happening? Trigg, that's happening. I ain't up here with these two legends by accident.
See?
Come on, man. Come on. We're gonna talk our shit earlier.
I actually directed a video for Trigg.
Big facts.
And the crazy shit. So for those that don't know, I shot over 170 music videos. I actually have a Cormega video coming.
Wow.
Whenever we get around for that. And the day we were shooting the video, my daughter crashed her car. And it flipped, and she was in the hospital, so I had to send my film team. So I wasn't actually there.
Facts.
But I wrote the treatment.
Yep.
We shot it the way it was, and I edited the video.
Yo,
Wow.
and,
Right.
that's
And
one
it
of my
worked.
And it worked.
favorite videos. Thank
Yeah.
you. Salute.
All right, so let's play some new music. What you got for me? You got some heat?
Of course I got some
Shout
heat.
out. Hold on. We got to highlight your Lak. You got to get acclimated with us, Lak. Come on.
Yo,
Come on,
what's
Lak.
up, Lak?
We got to talk to smart hip hop,
you know what
man.
I mean? I
So we
would
could
love to
get
sit
some.
closer.
We could get so let me give you some backstory on my man Lak, right? So my man Lak, right? He's a different breed of MCs. He actually speaks positive music. You know what I'm saying? And he speaks educational hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And he has albums. He done did tours, and I don't want to sell him short. You know what I'm saying? And we dropped the album too, you know what I mean? And when we dropped the album, 21 or 22?
Collab album?
Yeah. You know what I mean? We dropped the album.
2020.
Before years ago,
pandemic.
You know, and he has past albums, smart hip hop. He got Talib on his album. He got, you know, a lot of artists. So I don't wanna not
Smart hip hop.
Yeah, I don't wanna not.
So we're gonna put smart
bring him
hip hop
to the
to work
table.
when we do the cypher.
Yes, he's going to work.
You're getting high praise here, so we're gonna put you to work. It's the Punchline Academy.
He got to talk to the kids. He got to talk to the people out there that seek knowledge, man. Because you know, I might tell you how to shoot a nigga. He gonna tell you how to, you know, if you go to jail, get the education and come back smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm messing with you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Something like that. that.
Yeah, something like that. The Punchline Academy, the family's here. Make sure you're riding in the left lane. Shade 45 Wednesday, 7 p.m. Let's play some heat. And we back here on Shade 45.
Yeah.
The Punchline Academy still live and activated. Shout out to all my left laners who are 7 miles an hour over the speed limit. You are my inspiration every time I drive from my big-ass house in the mountains to New York City. I got the Queens family in the building. So, Pone,
What's up, family?
one of the things that I learned from vacation, let's call it vacation, when you have a DIN number, is patience.
Yeah. Yes.
So that is the number one thing that I've learned, and it helped me navigate with all types of people that we deal with in the industry. From your time, what was the one thing that you took from that negative situation and turned into a positive?
I actually took a lot of friends.
Oh, a lot of people that you connected with.
Yeah, because, you know, being the only child, I had no brothers or sisters. So going to jail was like, going to what you called it? We went to a club.
Vacation.
We went to vacation.
Yeah, vacation.
You
Yeah.
Going to college.
Yeah.
I did go to college too, but going to it was like, you know, that was my first time being around other people than the people in my hood that I knew. I grew up with. I'm accustomed to people that's around me. So I had to get accustomed to learning these people for the next 3 years. So with that being said, all my experiences was dope, but the people that I took with me after I left college was the dopest experience ever, because, you know, I could go down the line of names of people that I'm still in contact with, that I'm still brothers with, even some few we lost that we started in college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all they looked out for me.
Yeah.
Because I caught a lot of, so MTV came in, and so this is how it started.
Do we have to say college?
No.
No.
Crazy, right?
No, we don't. But
I don't
it's
have to. Yeah, I was in motherfuckers. It made me soften my stance too, like pause. But nah, when I was in the joint though, it was like, you know, even talk different. Right. I was talking like Franz Werner.
well, man, I'm being a journalist.
Nah,
you know,
but you know, like
the political shit.
But nah,
I got a DIN number too.
Yeah, but
Look where I ended up.
But politically correct, for the brothers that I took with me along the way, it was like, you know how you go to jail and you meet some brothers and you see them in jail, they become your best homies, and then they go their way, you go your way when you get home.
Well, yeah.
Nah, these brothers I took with me, I got Pain, Time, and Glory on my arm, and I got 3 brothers that I met in the can that got a tattoo with me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, rest in peace, my brother Zai. That was one of the closest people
Shout out to Wagner.
Shout out to Wagner. Shout out to Z Black, Sis Tiff, Lil Zai. That was one of the closest people to me that I took with me along that journey. And, you know, he knew Flush. He knew it was a lot of people that, you know, you connect with. And, you know, when I lost him, it's like I felt like I lost like 10 people because he connected like 10 of us.
Yeah.
So it felt like I just lost 10 people in one. So, you know, for me, it wasn't just the experience about being in jail. It was the people that I met that continued the journey with me after jail.
You know, Flush, I think it's an undeniable fact at this point, right? We're 51 years of hip-hop. When it comes to New York City rap music, yeah, it started in the Bronx, but Queens took it to another level. Because I was from the Bronx. I'm from Marble Hill, right? So I'm from basically Kingsbridge. And I was listening to War Report. You know, I'm listening to Mob, I'm listening. But who do you think, if you could pick one person from the entire borough that is the most underrated, or maybe their contribution is not accepted nationally or respected nationally, who would you think that would be and why?
It all depends what era you're talking about.
Just in general, the whole scope.
Because I don't know if I could say that, but I mean, one of my favorite, and I think they ain't as big as they are because they not here. A big pun. Like, I just...
Queens artist.
Queens.
Yeah, Queens artist, yeah.
Capone.
But you're right about Pone. Pone?
Capone.
I think so too.
Capone. You know, and not because my cousin, you know how both people was dope in the group, and you know, I just think, you know what I mean?
I think Pone is super underrated.
Yeah, completely.
Like when you have your top 5, top 10 list, especially New York shit, I'm sorry, Pone will smoke you. I'll put my bank account on it.
Nah,
and I'm gonna put him to the test too, so you can't make me look bad, Pone. It's the Punchline Academy.
Yo, he said, "Can't
Paul, you know why? Because
I got this.
being my cousin, not like he he been through so much in experience, and he's still smart. So he kind of, I think a lot of Queensbridge artists be smart and hood at the same time, like a Nas, a Pone, a Trash. So I just think Pone always had that didn't get that push that he deserved, but he's still moving though.
All right, Punchline Academy, Shade 45. In case you just tuned in, we're here with the Queens Legends. I want to say something to you, Capone, something beautiful that I think you did in your career, and I don't think a lot of artists have done something of this magnitude. You went ahead and formed a duo with Daz Dillinger, one half of the Dogg Pound.
Yes.
And that was there was a little bit of controversy behind the story. We're not here to focus on that part, but like that was such a beautiful thing you did for hip hop in general. First of all, you're uniting, the East and the West.
Yeah. And it was overlooked too.
And it was, you know why? Because
Maybe because it was COVID, right? COVID.
So what happened was, are you still going? I don't want to stop.
I wanted to bring that up and just ask you to speak on it.
No, again, I'm falling back. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I think it's a beautiful thing, and I would like to hear how that whole thing came to be.
Yeah. So so it's a picture that I posted, and it's funny that you asked me this because in that picture is me, Daz, Snoop, Cocaine.
Oh, shout out to Cocaine.
Shout out to Cocaine. That's my
That's
dude.
the OG.
Cocaine, Junebug, and my dad. So that day was the day I actually met Daz. But we didn't have too much to say to each other because it was me and Snoop. That was a me and Snoop moment. Like, Snoop introduced my dad to Junebug, gave them like a pound of weed and told them to get the fuck out of our face. This is a young boy. So if my dad was here, he'll tell you, him and Junebug smoked, and they was two old men in the corner, and Snoop rolled the blunt. But that was a me and Snoop moment. So the next time I saw Daz was at Jack Thriller. Jack Thriller had a birthday party, and he had booked me and Nori, Daz and Corrupt, and Tony Yayo and Drew Hill. These is all his favorite artists for his birthday. Like, he don't like nobody else. He said, yo, this is all I want. So he brings us all to Vegas. We get to Vegas, and Jack Thriller disappears. And we're like, all right, what the fuck are we gonna do? So this is crazy because me and Corrupt are actually homeboys at this time. Me and Corrupt is like best of homeboys. So I see Corrupt, so I see Daz, and it's like, what up? And it's like, what up? And then Nori and Corrupt wind up going to the side and talking because they got their wives with them. And it's just me and Daz. We don't got our wives with us. So it's just, we like, and then it forced us to kick it. So we kicking it, and we finding out how much we're alike.
That's
and
crazy.
He's like, yo, let's do a record. So I'm like, I bet. So we do the drill. Actually, it was a Drink Champs interview that day too. So we do the Drink Champs interview.
Oh, and y'all did it together?
Yeah, we
Dogg
did it.
Pound,
All
CNN,
of us, Dogg Pound, CNN, Drew Hill, all of us, Tony Yayo, and I'm fucked up. I'm fucking white.
As you should be.
I'm fucked up. So we do that shit. So I'm so fucked up. I'm leaning on this shit. I can't even do the interview. So hours later, I snap out the shit. So now it's time to perform because Jack Thriller party. So Daz come to me like, you good, Loke? I'm like, yeah. He like, let's get busy. So we performed and all that shit. So the next day was the magic. He was like, yo, I fuck with you. Like, I don't know how we didn't connect so much. He was like, yo, when you get back, send me a record. I'm going to do it. I sent him a record, and we wound up doing 20 records.
That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy.
20 records. And he was like, but out of the 20 records, we never once said we doing an album. It was just ping pong. It was just like, yo, send me a record. You got another record? I'm bored today. Send me a record. What you doing? I got this beat. Send me a record. I'm bored. All right, cool. And it worked out like that. Like, we went to Atlanta. We all, me, Sha, we all went to Atlanta, and then we sat there. And then
Shout out to Sha in the corner.
We wound up shooting again, and, but that was more of a, why didn't we? More
this whole time,
let's do it because we're both like the other members of the group. We're both like the, you got Corrupt the loud and boisterous one. You got Nori the loud and boisterous one. Then you got me and Daz. You know what I'm saying? We're both only childs. We both lost our mothers. We both got so much in common that we're damn near brothers. So when he said, yo, fly to LA, right? He said, fly to LA, I got you. He come to pick me up in the airport in the Bentley. So I'm like, yo, take me to my hotel. He said, what? You staying at my crib. And it wasn't just his crib. It was him, his uncle, his aunt. It was his crib that
To the
he
family
bought for the
crib. Yeah,
family.
yeah.
He was like, so he's like, yo, nigga, nah, we going here, then we going to go to Empire Party. So I went to his crib, took a shit, showered. He took me to the sneaker store around the corner from him. I bought a pair of all black Cortez. And the crazy shit about it is, this is the picture from that day.
Oh, that's crazy.
This is the picture from that day.
On the phone screen.
Oh, okay.
This is the picture for that day. He said, what you got for me, cuz? I said, I got a blue Akasi suit for you. He said, we matching today. And that's how we went to Empire Party. You know
That's
what
love.
I mean? So that's how our bond started and went skyrocketing.
It went crazy.
It was beautiful for hip hop.
It was,
You made history that day.
We made history, And even Snoop was like, after he realized what the fuck we did, he was mad that he didn't make the cut. Because it was like, damn,
The cut of the project.
Yeah, because he was part of the reason that we connected, because it was because of New York, New York. See, if you look at LA, we threw Snoop off the bridge. So that made me, Nori, and Snoop like brothers, because he laughed at that shit so much, it was like comical to him. But he made sure that everything he could do to help us, he did. Whether it was introduce us to the Bishop, and Bishop give us Player of the Year awards, and then all type, whatever it was. But Daz is my brother, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dilly, and we got a new joint coming out, we got Guidelines 2 coming out. And we just working, we just trying to keep that East Coast, West Coast vibe alive, and what's homie name that did Rest in Peace? I don't want to say homie, Rest in Peace. That did the album with Freeway. The West Coast legend that died. Yeah. That died. He died. Him and Freeway did
a project.
album. Yeah, and it was like East and West.
I don't know. Yeah.
And he died. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast artist died. What was his name? Damn. I'm pardon me, Freeway. Pardon me, family. Man, and then we wanted to take that and keep it going from that.
Yeah,
you know
keep that momentum.
Keep that momentum going, because we don't want to be the first to claim that, we started the East Coast. Now it's actually Freeway.
Yeah.
And oh my God, I feel so un-hip hop right now. Like, I can't remember family name. Somebody help me, please.
I think Tone is doing his due diligence as the producer of the Punchline Academy.
The Jacka? Is that
The
one?
Jacka.
With an A.
The Jacka.
Yeah, with an
He
A.
died,
With an A.
And it was like, him and Freeway started that East Coast, West Coast movement. So I don't never want to say that me and Daz, but we wanted to take that essence and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Freeway and the Jacka. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Respect.
They respectfully started that East Coast, West Coast wave that we felt like we could contribute to, me and my brother Daz.
That part.
Well, we look forward to the next batch of songs you guys release.
Yes, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I want to play. I want to actually play a song from the album. Can we?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
I want to play
Which one?
Nobody. I want to play Nobody because I got my dude on there. His name is Chalk Mike.
Okay.
He sounds so much like Nate Dogg that
Yo, Nate Dogg's son is incredible too.
Listen,
His son is fire.
his son is
Yeah,
fire.
Nate Dogg's son is fire. He sound like
Him and Daz got an album.
Yeah, I
out.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Daz is the funniest person that I know in hip hop because he never texts me back. He sends video messages.
He do that. Though.
He doesn't text back, man. All right, so let's get into this Daz Dillinger Capone record.
Nobody.
And then you know what time it is. You know what you came here for. The Punchline Academy Freestyle. The Inphamus Amadeuz is Shade 45. We'll be back.